A very good evening, everybody. Great to see you. Welcome to the Soprano Rehearsal. And we're joined tonight by a special guest. I have a friend of mine here on my lap. This is Gilbert, everybody. I'm sure you've all remember Gilbert, who just before I went online decided to jump up on my lap for a bit of a stroke. I don't even hear. There we go. He's a happy boy. So, a very good afternoon to everybody from Gilbert, who may or may not stay on my lap during the rehearsal. I suspect when the Lord comes by, when we start singing about mighty winds and mountains being rent, I should think he'll make himself scarce. But lovely to see everybody. So who's here? Hello Annalisa, hello Evelyn, and Carol and Stephanie, and hello Pam and Rosie. Best boy, not sure about that. Hello Cynthia and Natalie and Paula, how wonderful. Hello from Liverpool. And hello Glenys, wonderful. Hello Angie and Penny and Rosie. Hello Mark, hope you're having a good day. Hello Judith, wonderful. And hello Karen, Dame Ben, we're getting there. Fabulous. And Jill, splendid. Hello Carol and Hilary and Susanna. Talking about snow in Helsinki. We'll wrap up warm. I don't know if we'll see any snow at all this year. We didn't really get any last year. Doesn't feel like winter without snow. So there we are. Well, wonderful to see everybody. Hello Natalie. It's lovely to see you. Hello Deborah. And who else is here? Hello Ruth. You missed most of yesterday's practice. Had to shovel snow at your father-in-law's house. Amazing. Hello Helen from Hampshire. Oh, thank you Carolyn. I'm glad you enjoyed yesterday. Well, the music honestly is so good, isn't it? You know, to get to sing, or to have a look at least at both this wonderful Behold the God the Lord passed by and Then Did Elijah all in one rehearsal. It's very intense. Well, we won't get to Then Did Elijah the Prophet tonight, folks, I'm afraid. I don't. With all the notes we've got to sing through with Behold God the Lord and three parts, three separate lines in Holy, 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 we need to focus on that. But it's fun to sing through anyway, wasn't it? So, yeah, I hope everyone's had a nice day. Maddie says, hello from Leicester, much better than listening to Boris at 5. Oh, bless you all. And those of you, if you're in lockdown or you're about to go into lockdown, I mean, we're all thinking of you. I don't think we here in here in the south of England and everywhere else, I don't think we'll be far behind you. And my best advice is just as I said back in March, let's just all stay safe, let's shelter, let's follow the guidelines and sing. So come and have a sing with us and we'll have fun. So Barbara says, hubby booked a furnace estimate during yesterday's rehearsal. Dude had a music degree. Asked if you were a pro singer. Well, there you go. Oh dear, who says you can't get a good job with a music degree, eh? Bright future in furnace engineering awaits those of you who study hard in the deep dive. Cheers all. Apparently Jane's dog keeps barking at my headphones. What's wrong with the headphones? Is it because it makes me look like I've got ears? There is that thing, those of you with cats, if you wear fake cat ears and you go up to your cat, they don't like it. So I can imagine. Sorry, Jane's dog. What's your dog's name, Jane? I shall have to apologise to your dog. Hello, Philomena. Yes, I agree. I'm sure she did sound like a pro. Absolutely. Stay well and sing on. Too right. Rosalind is just back from having a flu jab, so not warmed up yet. Well, take your time, Rosalind. Feel free to pause the stream, do a bit of a warm-up. Do have a look at Angie's wonderful warm-ups. And again, wonderful to have those on the site. Thank you so much, Angie, for that lovely work. Rosie says, we'll just keep singing. Lockdown isn't a problem with SIC to come to. Hear, hear. Absolutely. Just shut it all out and sing. Honestly, I think that's the best way to deal with it. Yeah, I was just talking to Anna. We're going to be at, 7.5 months we've been singing into a screen and having fun with the online choirs. And we've just finished the master of the Vivaldi Gloria Summer School CD. And that was signed off yesterday, so that's going to be going to the manufacturers hopefully this week. So keep an eye out. Shouldn't be long before we start to get the sequel. What have I done with that disc? Where's it gone? I've put it somewhere safe. It's usually up there. I know what I did. Don't worry. My Messiah CD is over there. Yes, there's all sorts of changes happening here in the background, so over the next week or so, you might not notice too much of a change, but we're going to have another shift round of the studio. And this desk is going onto the other side of the room with the window here, so it should hopefully avoid the situation, the scenario we had over the last few weeks where it just gets very dingy in here, particularly as the light is dropping. So hopefully that should help. And I'll have a curtain behind me, but I'll be able to pull that back at times of excitement and show the shelves. Almost time for the shelfie. So anyway, I'm blathering on, and I need to do my sound check. So lovely to see you all, folks. Thank you so much for your lovely messages. And what we're going to do is just have a very quick check of the levels. So if you're listening along on headphones, or if your speakers are turned up, just watch out, because I'm going to make some loud noise, okay? So first of all, la 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 la, ya 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 ya. Good. So much fun. Okay, let's have a bit of the recording. So we'll have a bit of, oh God the Lord, this is loud. Okay, just watch out, folks. Here we go. Fab. I think we're there. Splendid stuff. So who else is here? Tronos is sunny, but clouds are threatening, says Angie. Surprisingly lovely here, lovely day here, says Janina in Tier 3 Rossendale. Well, lovely. Enjoy it. Here in Bristol, it's been pretty grizzly all day, and as I sit here, massive rain clouds are approaching from the distance. I think we're about to be well laved, everybody. Whether it'll last or not, I don't know. But special greetings and lots of love to everybody currently in Tier 3, and those of you in Wales who are going into lockdown from Friday, lots of love to all of you, and stay safe. Hopefully it'll have the desired effect and bring those cases down. But it can't be easy for you all, and anybody currently struggling with that, you've got all of our love going with you and all of our sympathy, and just stick with us. All right, let's sing together. We've got a wonderful community here. A really, really vibrant and exciting, really supportive community of lovely people. So if you are feeling it's getting a bit much, pop up in the comments, drop a line to one of your colleagues, all right? There's lots of lovely people out there who are here to help, all right? So, thank you. So Rosie takes laving here and heading away. So it's you, is it, Rosie? South Wales is having its fair share of the I can see it. It is coming from where... Thanks very much indeed, Rosie. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Hello, Tessa. Thank you for that. Serious laving on its way tomorrow in the southeast. I think so. Susanna says she thinks her voice has improved during the lockdown because of all the recordings. Fantastic. I'm really, really glad to hear that. I think we've all learned a lot over the last 7 months, haven't we? Goodness me. I'll tell you what, I had absolutely no idea how any of this software worked. I didn't even know it existed a few months ago. So we've all learned a lot. Hello, Mary from the other corner. So hello, Maine from the other corner, Arizona. Cheers. Thanks so much, Liz. That's lovely of you to say. Oh, yes, the haiku. We isolate now. Oh, yes. Could someone pop that up in the comments? It is gorgeous. Have I missed it? We isolate now. That was lovely. Could someone pop up that wonderful haiku? I'll read that out. It was gorgeous. Tier 2 in Cheshire. Lots of love to everyone in Tier 3. Too right. Wendy says, hello from Minnesota. It's snowing way too soon. Well, wrap up warm. I do understand you get quite a lot of snow up there, so take care. Oh, what's the matter, mate? Hello. Gilbert's going to sing soprano with us tonight, folks. What's the matter, chum? Hello. He wants a cuddle. Where's my SIC mug, says Angie. I don't know, I'll have to ask Mark. See if he'll bring me back a nice mug from Cornwall. What do we think? Anna is preparing Brussels sprouts for supper. Ooh. How do you do them, Anna? With bacon? A little bit of bacon. Oh, that's lovely. Claire says she thinks she was becoming complacent with her singing before lockdown, would have learnt so much now. Well, that's fabulous. Hello, Yuko from Ruislip. Lovely to see you. Fabulous. Hello, Bronwyn. Or Alto sneaking in tonight. You're very, very welcome. Lovely to see you. Hello, Teresa. Got on the tennis court this morning in Glasgow before the rain came. Fabulous. Liz is saying we've learned a new language with laving and extirpating. Absolutely right. Today we should be renting the mountains around and breaking in pieces the rocks. So we shall have a lot of fun with that. Have I got a second cat called Sullivan? No, we have the one. Gilbert is enough. It is enough. As are all the little mice and voles that he brings us as a special little present. Right, you off then? Okay, he's off. Right, everybody, we will be... Oh, streaky bacon. Rosie's talking about Love Gilbert's collar. Very stylish, new romantic. Now, animate this. This is... hope this is as in an attempt to try and reduce the number of little presents that he brings us. But hasn't really done an awful lot from that point of view. But anyway, we're going to get started in a moment, everybody. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your lovely comments. It's a huge pleasure to chat with you. But as always, we're going to go full screen. And so bye-bye, everybody in the comments. And we'll go full screen now. A very, very good evening. Apologies for the light levels, folks. Believe it or not, the lights are on in here, but there is a large storm cloud just coming in across the horizon. I might just turn the light up a tiny bit. Otherwise, it looks like I'm in a cave. There we go, it's a tiny bit more light. Well, lovely to see you all. I hope you're all very, very well. Tonight is the Soprano rehearsal. We will be looking at these amazingly exciting movements. Behold God the Lord, which is number 34, which is page 153 in our free scores. We'll then have a look at Holy, 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 which is the movement that follows straight on from that, and then Go Return Upon Thy Way. Those of you that were here last night, we also had a little listen to Then Did Elijah, but we won't be looking at the music for that until next week. That was a little preview. And as I said yesterday, in Holy, 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 it's actually quite a lot of music for sopranos and altos, because there are 2 solo lines. So the plan is we'll learn Behold God the Lord first, and get all of that out of our system. Then we'll learn the treble part, the choir part for Holy, 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 and then the 2 solo parts. So if you're not in any way interested in learning the solo parts, well then you might want to go a little bit early today, because your parts will be over probably about, I should think, 5:45 or so. We'll see though. All right, so everybody, if I can invite you to be upstanding, those of you that are happy to, will get warmed up. And if standing's not on the menu, as always, that's absolutely fine. Just make yourself comfortable. But if you can bring yourself to the edge of your seat, plant your feet that shoulders width apart, make your shoulders nice and straight, make your neck nice and long, and everybody, as we always do, please take a few deep breaths in and out, just in your own time. Take these nice deep breaths, get rid of any stress, any tension. Wonderful. Just allow all that tension to drain away. And feel that connection down through the floor, through your feet, as you press your weight down into the floor, and as if your weight could go right the way down through the floor, into the ground, all the way down, and then shoot out from where you are in a massive, massive circle, and interact with everybody else, as I've said before, in your town, in your city, in your state, in your country, in your continent, and finally everybody in this wonderful choir who's watching and singing along at the moment. Feel that connection to this wonderful group. Fantastic. And as you're revelling in that lovely feeling of being part of a huge choir, all singing this wonderful work around the world, just going to roll our shoulders round. I just feel really lovely and really happy about being part of this group, because it's a very special group. And roll those shoulders back the other way. And bring your shoulders up to your ears. And take a deep breath and let your shoulders fall. Fantastic. Well done, everybody. Just roll your head around. And just while we're doing this, I'm just going to remind you we only have, including tonight, 7 more movements to go. And the plan is we'll be finished with all of the new music learning at the start of 2 weeks' time. And then in the week leading up to the concert, we'll have rehearsals where we sing through all of the previous movements that we've learnt, and then we can sing it through with the Fieri recording in November, which I can't wait to do. Okay, we'll do a little bit of warming up of our pitches. So we'll start on a D here, all right, and we'll just hum up a third and down again. Just a hum, please, sopranos, with me, and again. Now ooh. And ooh, oh, and again, oh, and ah, oh, again. Ah. Now, after me, please. Ma, ma, ma. Your turn. Thank you. Ya, ya, ya. And great. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, it's a bit flat. Me, me, me. And one more. Ya, ya, ya. Thank you very, very much indeed, Sops. Okay, so we're going to sing through, we'll start to learn and then sing through Behold God the Lord. So this is number 34 in your scores, page 153 in our free scores. And so if everyone could turn to that one for me, please, that would be fantastic. And I was saying yesterday, Mendelssohn, as a composer of the Romantic era, is responsible for an awful lot of, well, I suppose, cliches, a lot of tropes, musically speaking, that we have come to associate with film music. This sort of idea. That sort of thing. You're going to hear a lot of chords like this that will sound like a sort of turn of the 20th century silent movie. That's because I said yesterday, all of the music that was written in these early days of Hollywood, well, they were usually written by composers who had been brought over from Europe and were students of the Romantic school. So there's a really fantastic introduction here. It's quite short. And then sopranos, you and the altos sing together at the start of Behold God the Lord. We sing after 1, 2, 1. Behold God the Lord passed by. And notice there's a pause on Lord and again on by. And what people tend to do is to diminuendo through by. So let's give that a go. From Behold, nice and loud, and 1. Behold God the Lord passed by. Excellent. And then, pianissimo, as quietly as you can sing it, we sing, and a mighty wind rent the mountains around. Listen to that just on the piano, and a mighty wind. Okay, so listen to that slowly, and a mighty wind rent the mountains around. Sing that with me. Don't worry about it being too quiet for now. Let's sing it slowly and loudly, and a mighty 1, 2, and a mighty wind rent the mountains around. Very, very nice. Very good. So from that note, we then sing, break in pieces the rocks, break them before the Lord. Okay, listen to that just on the piano. Break in pieces the rocks. 1, 2. Okay, break in pieces the rocks, please. Bottom of 153, second bar. After 2, 1, 2. Break in pieces the rocks, break them before the Lord. Very nice, short Lord over the page. And then just to finish that is break them before the Lord. Listen to that. Okay, slowly break them before the Lord with me, and break them before the Lord. Excellent. So back to And a Mighty Wind, please. On the first page, you can do something for me when you sing this one. We want lots of air to come out with the t. We want and a mighty wind. T. Okay, make it quite an expansive t sound. And it'll sound almost like percussion. Okay, so from And a Mighty Wind. Okay, let's take the dynamic down, get the excitement going. Ready? After 2. 1, 2. And a mighty wind rent the mountains around, break in pieces the rocks, break them before the Lord, break them before the Lord. Very, very nice indeed. Let's do that one more time. What you'll probably notice is we're getting louder for break in pieces the rocks, and then down, break them before the Lord, break them before the Lord. So each time it's like a gust of wind is growing and then pulling back again. One more time, And a Mighty Wind. Ready? Quiet as you can. 1, 2. And a mighty wind rent the mountains around, break in pieces the rocks, break them before the Lord, break them before the Lord. Very nice. Well done. Excellent. Now, at the top of the next page, we start this idea again. But now, rather than starting on an A, we're starting now on a B. So it was an E earlier on, now on a B. And a mighty wind rent the mountains around, break in pieces the rocks, break them before the Lord, break them before the Lord. Okay, so there's lots going on there. Let's just have a look at the first. And a mighty wind rent the mountains around. This is the top of page 154, starting on a B, as quiet as you can. Let's sing that together. Ready? 1, 2. And a mighty wind rent the mountains around. Very nice. We then go up the fifth and we sing, break in pieces the rocks. Just down the scale, sing for me. 1, 2. Break in pieces the rocks. And then break them before the Lord. Just be careful. Careful of that C sharp. Break them before the Lord with me, and break them before the Lord. And then break them before the Lord, and break them before the Lord. Good. So let's go from the top of the page. And a mighty wind. This is the fourth bar on page 154. Starting quietly, starting on a B. Everyone with me after 2. 1, 2. And a mighty wind rent the mountains around, break in pieces the rocks, break them before the Lord, break them before the Lord. Excellent. Well done. Now from that note, this is the top of 155. But yet the Lord was not in the tempest. Okay. Now, before we carry on, there's lots of "but yet the Lord" that we've got to sing, and I've worked with various conductors who want "but yet the Lord." Okay, but the problem with that when you're moving at speed is it's something for you to trip over. So I've always asked people to sing "but chet the Lord." Okay, ba bu chet chet double T if you like. But yet the Lord was not in the tempest, okay? Because if you try and put a hard t, but yet the Lord, it doesn't sound nice, okay? So but yet the Lord. And so it's but yet the Lord was not in the tempest. Okay, sing that with me at the top of 155. After 2, 1, 2. But yet the Lord was not in the tempest. Very, very good. Thank you very much. That whole thing, that whole line, but yet the Lord, is very, very quiet. Okay, sotto voce. Splendid. We're now in the middle of 155. And Mendelssohn sets off again, but in a different key this time. We're now in B minor. And so the altos and tenors get this first, behold, good the Lord, passeth by, at the bottom of 155. And now you come in here and we sing, and the sea was upheaved, and the earth was shaken. Okay, listen to that again. And the sea was upheaved. Ready? 1, 2. And the sea was upheaved, and the earth was shaken. Okay, let's sing that together, please, sopranos. Obviously, this will move faster, but we're still learning it. Ready? 1, 2. And the sea was upheaved, and the earth was shaken. Really good. And then at top of 156, and the sea was sorry, my fault, once again. And the sea was upheaved, and the earth was shaken. Listen to it just on the piano, top of 156. 1, 2. Okay, just be careful here. The C natural. And the sea was upheaved, and the earth was shaken. Let's sing that together, please. 156. Ready? 1, 2. And the sea was upheaved, and the earth was shaken. Great stuff. Well done. Carrying on. And the sea was upheaved, and the earth was shaken. And the sea was upheaved, and the earth was shaken. The earth was shaken. Was shaken. Okay, again, lots going on there, but you can hear it's all derived from what we've already done. So let's go back to the middle of 156, and we'll just have, and the sea was upheaved, and the earth was shaken. All right, so listen to this. And the sea was upheaved, and the earth was shaken. Sing that with me. Middle of 156. Ready? 1, 2. And the sea was upheaved, and the earth was shaken. Great. Next bar. Suddenly we're forte here. And the sea was upheaved, and the earth was shaken. Sing that for me, please. Last 3 bars of 156. 1, 2. And the sea was upheaved, and the earth was shaken. Sorry. Apologies for that. Good. One more time for luck without me shaking the microphone. Once more. 1, 2. And the sea was upheaved, and the earth was shaken. Good. Now you need to remember that note, because the next bar we sing, the earth was shaken. 1, 2, was shaken. Okay, the earth was shaken, top of 157, after 1, 2, 1. The earth was shaken, 1, 2, was shaken. Excellent. Well done. Well done. We've got time. Let's sing together, please. Ooh, let's go back to "And the Sea Was Upheaved" at the bottom of 155, please, sopranos. Oh. Okay, "And the Sea Was Upheaved," and let's go all the way through from there. Ready after 2, pianissimo. 1, 2. And the sea was upheaved, and the earth was shaken. And the sea was upheaved, and the earth was shaken. And the sea was upheaved, and the earth was shaken. And the sea was upheaved, and the earth was shaken. The earth was shaken, was shaken. Very, very good. Well done. So now we're in the middle of 157 and we sing, "But yet the Lord was not in the earthquake." Okay, the trickiest bit from my point of view is where we put the quake. Okay, so it's earthquake. Okay, earth is 5 beats and quake comes on the 6th beat. So let's sing, "But yet the Lord was not in the earthquake." Middle of 157, nice and quiet. 1, 2. But yet the Lord was not in the earthquake. One more time for luck. Ready? After 2, 1, 2. But yet the Lord was not in the earthquake. Great stuff. Then we have 2 bars and we come bouncing in off the beat in our next entry, bottom of 157, last 2 bars. And after the earthquake, there came a fire. And after the earthquake, there came a fire. This is a really big moment for everybody. So sopranos, you sing after 1, 2, 1. And after the earthquake, there came a fire. Okay, like trumpets. Let's sing that together. Nice and loud. After 1, 2, 1. And after the earthquake, there came a fire. Very good. And then we sing, "And after the earthquake, there came a fire." Listen to that. Okay, I appreciate that's a top A. Drop your jaw and go for it. And after the earthquake, after 1, 2, 1. And after the earthquake, there came a fire. Good. All the way down on that 5th, and then from that note, "The sea was upheaved, the earth was shaken." So each time we're rising by a semitone. "The sea was upheaved." 1, 2, 1. "The sea was upheaved, the earth was shaken." Very, very good. Very good. Let's go from and after that. Your first and after the earthquake. Bottom of 157. Okay, last 2 bars. And after, starting on the C, after 1, ready, 1, 2, 1. "And after the earthquake, there came a fire. And after the earthquake, there came a fire. The sea was upheaved, the earth was shaken." Fabulous. I see Catherine is saying I'm a geologist. You can tell us all about it. What kind of earthquake was it? Well, anyway. "And after the earthquake, there came a fire." So listen to this. This is the last bar in the middle line of 158. And it is, "And after the earthquake, there came a fire." So listen to that again. Okay, let's sing that slowly. Last bar, middle of 158. Ready? 1, 2, 1. "And after the earthquake, there came a fire." Very good. One more time for luck. 1, 2, 1. "And after the earthquake, there came a fire." And then, "And after the earthquake, there came a fire." Okay, listen to that again. Oops. And so it's after 1 and 1. "After the earthquake, there came a fire." So at the and after the earth. Let's sing that for me. "And after the earth," and again. "And after the earth." And so from earth it's earthquake, there came a fire. With me, earth and earthquake, there came a fire. And again, and earthquake, there came a fire. Really good, really good. So let's go back to, please. "The sea was upheaved, the earth was shaken." Middle of 158. Okay, it's a big moment in the music. Okay, the sea was upheaved. After 1, 2, 1. The sea was upheaved, the earth was shaken, and after the earthquake there came a fire. And after the earthquake there came a fire. And then, I love this bit. We all sing, but yet the Lord was not. Okay, but yet the Lord, chom, chom, was not, chom, chom. Okay? Okay, let's sing that together. But yet the Lord. Top of 159, fourth bar. After 1, 2, 1. But yet the Lord, and 1, was not. Okay, be really, really certain about that. Was not. And then, but yet the Lord was not in the fire. Listen again. Okay, coming down by semitone, make sure you're smiling, okay, with your eyes to help the tuning there. Ready? But yet the Lord was not in the fire. Middle of 159 and 1. But yet the Lord was not in the fire. And then, but yet the Lord was not in the fire. Going from the C, last bar of 159 and 1. But yet the Lord was not in the fire. Okay, so let's go from the top of the page. But yet the Lord. Okay, your first entry on the C sharp, but yet the Lord. After 1, 2, 1. But yet the Lord was not. But yet the Lord was not in the fire. But yet the Lord was not in the fire. Then we sing, but yet the Lord was not in the fire. But yet the Lord was not in the fire. And that's with everybody. So let's sing that together. Last 3 bars of 159. But yet the Lord. Okay, after 1, 2, 1. But yet the Lord was not in the fire. But yet the Lord was not in the fire. Be careful of that last octave. If you could sing far rather than fire. All right, it's just one syllable. Far. Okay, fabulous. How are we doing for time? We're doing very, very well. Let's carry on. We then have this amazing moment. Mendelssohn once again proving he's the master of writing programmatic music, music that very clearly shows a picture or a scene, very much the precursor of film music and a lot of the music we listen to today. So here, suddenly, and after the fire, there came a still small voice. And this is so lovely. You're going to love this, Sopranos. So we've just sung a D sharp, okay? All that angst, all that tension. And suddenly we move up a semitone and we sing, and after the fire there came a still small voice. Need to take a bigger breath for that. All right, but let's have a go at that. And after the fire, take a huge breath with me. Ready? 1, 2. And after the fire there came a still small voice. Fabulous. Now the note on voice, for those of you who are still learning how to read these notes, well, you've got, we're feeling everything in 2 beats in a bar, okay, and so we've got a note tied to another one, tied to another one, tied to another one, tied to a half, so it's 4.5 bars. That means voice is worth 9 beats. Voice. Okay, so when it comes time to that, I'll bring you off very, very clearly. And do remember, if you've spotted it already, there's a little swell where we get louder and quieter just at the start of voice. All right, so let's just sing that opening one more time. And after the fire, nice and gentle. 1, 2. And after the fire there came a still small voice. Great. So we then have a bar and a half, that's all yet, and then stops, you get this beautiful melody, which I almost feel like we've been waiting the entire work to hear this. It's, and in that still voice onward came the Lord. Isn't that a lovely tune? Let's sing that together, please, sopranos, and just smile all the way through. After 2, 1, 2. And in that still voice onward came the Lord. Great. And then what follows? Well, you do it again. And in that still voice onward came the Lord. Okay, exactly the same, except the last note lasts for an extra beat. So sing that with me, please. Middle of 161. This is when the choir come in and back you up. Are we ready? After 2, 1, 2. And in that still voice onward came the Lord. And then onward came the Lord. Sing that for me, please. This is the last 4 bars on page 161. Okay, after 2, 1, 2. Onward came the Lord. Great, and then onward came the Lord. This is starting on the second bar of 162. 1, 2. Onward came the Lord. It's a short Lord there, because we carry on and we sing, and in that still voice came the Lord. Listen to that. Isn't that a lovely, lovely tune? So let's sing that together. This is the top of 162. This is the 5th bar, 2nd beat, and in that still voice. After 1, 2, 1. And in that still voice came the Lord. And then, this is genuinely one of my favourite bits in this movement. You already noticed the movement's one of my favourites. You sing, onward came the Lord, onward came the Lord. You sing that twice. And the second time there's a little crescendo. Why? Because emotionally it needs it. So the first time you sing it, keep it gentle. Onward came the Lord. And then, onward came the Lord. And it's so, so beautiful, particularly if you remember to give us that extra crescendo the second time. And just when you sing it through with me, we'll have time to do this a couple of times. The onward came the Lord, the tenors respond. It's like a bit of Wagner. It's absolutely lovely. So let's sing together, please, sopranos. We're doing really well, nearly at the end of this. So the top of 162... Could we sing, and in that still voice came the Lord? So top of 162, this is the 5th bar at the top of 162, starting on the B. After 1, ready, 2, 1. And in that still voice came the Lord. And onward came the Lord. Onward came the Lord. Great. Last 4 bars of the page is, and in that still voice, onward came the Lord. So just listen to that last 4 bars on that page. Oops, excuse me, again. Same thing. And... Okay, sing me those 4 bars. And in that still voice. Last 4 bars of 162. 1, 2. And in that still voice. And then onward came the Lord. And onward came the Lord. And then top of 163, it's onward, onward. Okay, the first onward is nice and easy. Just up the 4th, so this is 163, bar 5, and onward, nice and easy, then down a semitone, onward, with me, and onward, and then finally, onward came the Lord. Just the last onward with me, and onward came the Lord. Splendid. Well done, sopranos. So, I mean, what a huge contrast, all in one movement. We've got wind and fire and earthquakes, and then this beautiful still small voice and that lovely flute solo to finish. So we're going to sing this through twice at least. Then we'll go on, well, I think twice now. Then we'll sing Holy, Holy, Holy. Excuse me, I'm going to have a sip of my drink. I invite you to do the same. And then if we have time at the end, we might listen to this and sing this through one more time. So, behold, God the Lord passed by. Now, if you've gotten used to the sound levels of me and the piano, bear in mind this is a loud recording. So if you just need to sneak your sound down a tiny bit, just beware. Okay, so you'll notice there. Okay, here we go. And behold, God the Lord passed it by, and a mighty wind rent the mountains around, break in pieces the rocks, break them before the Lord, break them before the Lord. And a mighty wind rent the mountains around, break in pieces the rocks, break them before the Lord, break them before the Lord. Was not in the tempest. Altos and tenors. On that note. And the sea was upheaved, and the earth was shaken. And the sea was upheaved, and the earth was shaken. And the sea was upheaved, and the earth was shaken. And the sea was upheaved, and the earth was shaken. The earth was shaken, was shaken. But yet the Lord was not in the earthquake. Here we go. And after the earthquake there came a fire. And after the earthquake there came a fire. The sea was upheaved, the earth was shaken, and after the earthquake there came a fire, and after the earthquake there came a fire. But yet the Lord was not, but yet the Lord was not in the fire, but yet the Lord was not in the fire, but yet the Lord was not in the fire. But yet the Lord was not in the fire. And after the fire there came a still small 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 off and in that still voice onward came the Lord. Deep breath. And in that still voice onward came the Lord, onward came the Lord, onward came and in that still voice came the Lord, onward came the Lord, onward came the Lord. That still voice, what came the Lord, onward, onward, onward came the There we are. Well done, everybody. Isn't that gorgeous and so much fun? Now, we do have time to do that once more. I'm not going to sing along this time. I'm just going to conduct and play your part, and then we'll move on to sing Holy, Holy, Holy. Cheers, everyone. Fabulous. Okay, so once more. Okay, I don't think we quite got it that first time, so let's do it again. All right, here we go. Splendid. Very, very well done, everybody. Fantastic. Okay, so if we can move on to the second piece for tonight, bearing in mind that the third movement that's on the list is, I think it's 3 bars that you have to sing. So we'll run these two into each other, 35 and 36. This is Holy, Holy, Holy. And a total contrast to what we've just been singing. This is the song of the seraphim and the angels all singing Holy, Holy is God the Lord. Now, if you can all please have a look at this score. In our free score, you see you've got 8 vocal lines. You've got treble solos, 2 treble solos, 2 alto solos, and then treble chorus, alto chorus, tenor and bass, and so on. So we're going to start with the 5th line down, everybody. Treble chorus. Okay, we'll learn this part, we'll sing it through, and then if you don't want to learn the solo parts, that could be it for you. We will, however, go through the 1st and 2nd treble solo after we've done the chorus part. Okay, so there is a solo line at the start of this. There we are in C major again. And then, if you remember from yesterday, there's a huge response. A big, big fortissimo chord from the orchestra, and the choir sing, and your line's 5th line down, 5th bar, it's Holy, Holy, Holy is God the Lord. Let's sing that together, everybody. Nice deep breath, 2, 3, 4. Holy, Holy, God the Lord. Very, very nice. It's obviously a big, big sound, a wall of sound. Don't make it too pretty, just big, big, big noise there. Okay. Then the solo sing the Lord Sabaoth, and we sing the Lord Sabaoth. Now, can we sing Sabaoth, please, with a t on the end? And we put the T, thank you, on the first beat of the next bar. So it's 2, 3. The Lord Sabaoth. Okay, sing for me. 1, 2, 3. The Lord Sabaoth. Thank you very much indeed. I know other conductors will ask you to sing different things. Well, that's up to me. Sabaoth. Thank you very much indeed. Now, we have 2 bars of rest, and now at the bottom of 165, find that 5th line down. You might want to mark it in. We now sing, Now His Glory Hath Filled All the Earth. And for you, I think, sopranos, the hardest part, I think, is going to be you're not anywhere near the top of the texture when you're singing this line. All right, there's at least, I think, 3 or 4 lines above you. So those of you that are used to always having the tune, this is going to be a bit more like being an alto or a tenor. Okay, so now His glory hath filled all the earth. This first 3 bars at the bottom of 165 goes like this. 3, 4. Now His glory hath filled all the earth. Let's sing that together, please. Pianissimo. 2, 3, 4. Now His glory hath filled all the earth. Thank you. And then, now His glory hath filled all the earth. This is going from the last 2 bars of 165. Notice it's that 5th line down, starting Now His glory on the A. 2, 3, 4. Now His glory hath filled all the earth. Excellent. Let's sing those 2 Now His glories, please. In the bottom of 165, starting on the D, it's the 5th line down. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Now His glory hath filled all the earth. Now His glory hath filled all the earth. Excellent. We're now at the top of 166. 3rd bar, and it's now His glory hath filled all the earth. Sing that for me, please, Sops. 5th line down, 3rd bar, 166. 2, 3, 4. Now His glory hath filled all the earth. Okay, sing that with me. It's piano. 2, 3, 4. Now His glory hath filled all the earth. Thank you. And then we skip another bar and a half. We're at the bottom of 166. And what have we got? 2 pages left to go. And we sing, Holy is God the Lord. Sing that for me, bottom of 166. And Holy is God the Lord. Now, from there we drop down to an E, and we sing, now his glory hath filled all the earth. Okay, listen to that. Now his glory. Now his glory hath filled all the earth. Okay, let's sing that. This is the last 2 bars of 166 for the chorus soprano. 2, 3, 4. Now his glory hath filled all the earth. Now that note is a 5-beat note and it goes across the bar. Usually I'd ask you to grow through that, but this time we're going to get quieter. So if I just sing that for you, and in fact what I'll do is I'll go from those last 2 bars of 166, now his glory hath filled, and we'll go on a little bit. We'll go on now. Now his glory filled all the earth. We'll then carry on to the 4th bar of 167. Okay, last 2 bars of 166 goes like this: 2, 3, 4. Now his glory hath filled. Oops, sorry. No, I'm sorry. I was reading entirely the wrong line. 5th line down, not 4th line down. And again, and now his glory hath filled all the earth. Hath filled all, hath filled all the earth. Okay, so let's sing that first 3 bars of that phrase. Last 2 bars of 166. Now his glory hath filled all the earth. And now his glory hath filled all the earth. And then hath filled all, hath filled all the earth. So from the first hath filled all on page 167, starting on the G after 1 and 1. Hath filled all, hath filled all the earth. Excellent. Then, now his glory hath filled all the earth. Listen to that again. Okay, so from the now his glory at the top of 167, last bar, after 1 and 1. Now his glory hath filled all the earth. And then his glory now hath filled all the earth. So listen to that again. This is last 3 bars of 167. Remember, this is the 5th line down. Last 3 bars of 167 with the upbeat, his glory. Okay? 1, 2, 3. His glory now hath filled all the earth. Sing that with me one more time. 1, 2, 3. His glory now hath filled all the earth. And then to the end. The last page is, now his glory hath filled all the earth, hath filled all the earth. So you think you're going to be stuck on the C the whole time, but he gives you an E right at the end. Let's sing that together, the now his glory hath filled, the last page. Ready? And 1. Now his glory hath filled all the earth, hath filled all the earth. There we are. Okay, so what I'd like to do is to sing from the beginning all the way through. Then we'll go back. We'll look at the first treble and second treble solo parts, and then we have time to just do those 3 bars in the next movement. So please have a drink, everybody. All right, rehydrate yourselves. You'll hear the solo sing. Excuse me. You'll hear the solo, and then the group come in, and then we are in bar 5. Okay, so here we go. Holy, holy. So there's a chord here. That's the E. Okay, here's the soprano solo. That's your note. Bear in mind this is going to be loud when we all come in. Deep breath. And holy, holy, holy is God the Lord. 1, 2, and the Lord Sabaoth. actual note, but a low octave and. Now his glory hath filled all the earth. Now his glory hath filled all the earth. 3, 4. Now his glory hath filled all the earth. And holy is God the Lord. Now his glory hath filled all the earth. Hath filled all, hath filled all the earth. Now his glory hath filled all the earth. His glory now hath filled all the earth. Now his glory hath filled all the hath filled Wow. Splendid. Okay, so that was once through, and we will sing that one again, don't worry, but I do need to crack on with the first and second treble solos. So let's go back to the beginning of this one, and let's have a look at this. All right, so the first treble solo at the very start, so you get a bit of an introduction from the alto solo. The alto solo, above him soared the seraphim. There's E minor chord. Someone's mentioned Iolanthe in the comments, and this is very reminiscent of Iolanthe. If you know your Gilbert and Sullivan, sounds very much like it. And one cried to another. And so your note first treble solo it is. Your first line is 3, 4. Holy, holy, holy is God the Lord. Okay, that should be familiar because that's what we all just sang a moment ago. So I hope you don't mind. We're going to take that one as read over the page. Your next line at the top of 165 is the Lord Sabaoth. Sing that with me. 2, 3. The Lord Sabaoth. Very, very good. 2 bars on now, top of 165, bar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at the top of 165. It's now his glory hath filled all the earth. Sing that with me, please, first. So remember, this is the solo line, top line 165. Here we go. And now his glory hath filled all the earth. And then hath filled all the earth. And it's 6 beats on that top G. Drop your jaw and make it a lovely R sound, okay? So from the hath filled, all right? Bottom 165, straight in at hath. 1, 2, 3. Hath filled all the earth. And then filled all the earth. And if you want to trill on that D, you're very welcome to. So from the filled, the last bar and a half of 165, it's 1, 2, filled all the earth. Okay, fabulous. Let's sing, please. Let's go from the top of 165. Now his glory hath filled all the earth. Top of 165. All right, 6th bar. Thank you, sopranos. 2, 3, 4. Now his glory hath filled all the earth. Hath filled all the earth. Filled all the earth. Fantastic. Now at the top of 166, this should be familiar. Holy, holy, holy is God the Lord. There's our tune again. Hope you don't mind. We've sung that a few times. That's 166. Then the last 2 bars of 166 is now his glory hath filled all the earth. And we've been building to this, haven't we? Listen to that again. Last two bars of 166. His glory hath filled all the earth. And again, drop your jaw, make that a lovely, lovely sound. Let's sing that together, please, first. And now his glory hath filled all the earth. Excellent. You're there for 3 crotchet beats. Earth. And then, now his glory hath filled all the earth. Isn't that a lovely tune? Listen to that. Now his glory, just on the piano. 2, 3. So stately, isn't it? Wonderful. Now his glory. After 3, 1, 2, 3. Now his glory hath filled all the earth. And then, now his glory hath filled all the earth. Sing for me, top of 167, last bar. And 1. Now his glory hath filled all the earth. And then, hath filled all the earth, which should be familiar. So from the filled, bottom of 167, 1, 2, 3, filled all, hath filled all the earth. Excellent, well done. Let's have a little look. Let's sing. Where should we go from? Let's go from the top of 167, please, everybody. Now his glory hath filled. Let's go from the last bar at the top of 167. This is the repeated C's for those of you following different scores. Okay, so after 1, 3, 4, 1. Now his glory hath filled all the earth. Filled all, hath filled all the earth. And then, glory. Listen to that again. This is the last few bars. It's now his glory. And then hath filled all the earth. And we slow down at the end. So let's just sing that last now here on the last bar, the last line here. After 2, 1, 2. Now his glory hath filled all the earth. Fabulous. Now we will sing that all the way through, I think, with me singing and playing the solo line. Then we've got to look at the second treble part. So we'll probably go over by 5 minutes again tonight, ladies. But I'm sure you appreciate it's a lot to get through. So let's have a good old sing through this one. Remember, we're going to have a little bit of the solo. Here's the chord. Have a sip of your drink. Now, that note there, that's your note. Are we ready? From the beginning of the movement. Here we go. And then you don't sing this bit. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bottom 165. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1. And Fantastic. Okay, so we still have a couple of bits to do. So if you do need to go, thank you very much. By all means, come back and sing when you have the chance. This is all saved for you, of course. We need to look at the second treble solo part for that, and then just a few bars in the next movement. So back to the beginning of this one, folks. So second treble solo. This is the second line down. You have 2 bars. Or the first sing, holy, holy. You sing, holy is God the Lord. Holy is God the Lord. Sing that with me. And holy is God the Lord. Fantastic. That's your first entry. Over the page on 165. It's 1, 2, 3. The Lord Sabaoth. Sing with me. I'm going to go the octave down. 1, 2, 3. The Lord Sabaoth. Very, very nice. Now your next line is at the bottom of 165. Second line down. Your now his glory hath filled all the earth. Okay, so your line is, now his glory hath filled all the earth. With me. And now his glory hath filled all the earth. And then, so it's hath filled. So the hath is 4 beats, the fill is 3, and the led is 1. So thing hath filled for me, please. After 2, 1, 2. Hath filled. And then just to finish that is filled all the earth. And 1, 2. Filled all the earth. Excellent. Can we do the bottom line, please, of 165? This is the second treble part. Now his glory. And now his glory hath filled all the earth. Hath filled all the earth. Top of 166, we now sing, holy, holy, holy is God the Lord. So listen to that. Let's sing that together. Top of 166. And holy, holy, holy is God the Lord. Excellent. And how are we doing? A page and a half to go. Well done. Last 2 bars of 166. Now his glory hath filled all the earth. So we climb up the scale, watching out for the B flat. So sing that for me. Now his glory. Last 2 bars of 166. And now his glory hath filled all the earth. Good, well done. And then, now his glory hath filled all the earth. Now that on its own is a little bit strange, so listen to it just in context. Okay, so now his glory. Sing that with me. 1, 2, 3. Now his glory. Oh, sorry. Help if I play what's actually on the page. Once again, 2, 3. Now his glory. Sorry, ladies. I'm going to have a sip of my drink. It's getting a bit late. Let's have one last try at that. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Now his glory hath filled all the earth. That's better. Okay. Now his glory hath filled all the earth. Listen to that. That's a bit trickier, isn't it? Now his glory hath filled all the earth. This is the last bar of 167, starting on the A. With me, and 1. Now his glory hath filled all the earth. Good, well done. Let's run into that. I know we're running out of time, everybody, but we have to make sure everyone's happy with this. So let's go, please, from the top of 167. Now his glory, starting on the C after the long note on earth. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now his glory hath filled all the earth. Now his glory hath filled all the earth. And then we sing, filled all the earth. Listen to that again. 1, 2, 3. Fill it on the earth. Sing that for me. 1, 2, 3. Fill it on the earth. And then fill it on the earth. Just finish that off for me. And fill it on the earth. And then the last line. Now His glory. Just sing that for me. 1, 2. Now His glory. And then hath filled all the earth. And hath filled all the earth. Okay, fabulous. Let's sing it all the way through with the second treble solo, and then if you'll indulge me, ladies, it literally is just 4 bars, and then we'll be done for tonight. So, Holy, 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 again, this time with the second treble solo. And if you want to sing along, please feel free. If you're a first treble solo, you just want to sing the treble chorus, that's fine. So that's the start note for the first treble solo. That's your note there, second treble. Okay, here comes the first treble solo. And 1, 2, 3. And we are. Okay, splendid stuff. Now we're going to let this play on. The tenors and basses have the first part of number 36. For the Lord yet hath left him 7,000 in Israel, knees which have not bowed to Baal. Now we're in over the next page. Return upon thy way. So if you'll indulge me, ladies, it's not even 4 bars, it's not even 3 bars. Go return upon thy way, top of 169. Let's start with the top soprano line. So it's 1, go. So it's 1, go return upon thy way, thus the Lord commandeth. And that's the movement. So sing that for me, please, first. And 1, go return upon thy way, thus the Lord commandeth. And that's your line. Second trebles, it's 1, go return upon thy way, thus the Lord commandeth. Okay? It says second treble, second soprano, first alto, whatever you want to do there. Okay? So let's sing that together. Go, return upon thy way, second soprano, and 1. Go, return upon thy way, thus the Lord commandeth. So let's have both of those, please. Go, return, top of 169, and then we'll have sing through with the recording. And 1. Go, return upon thy way, thus the Lord commandeth. Brill, let's do that with the piano. Here we go. 7,000 in Israel, knees which have not bowed to Baal. Ready? Deep breath. And 1. God, return on thy way, thus the Lord commandeth. There we go. Splendid. Barbara's pointed out quite rightly so. I'm sorry if I got that wrong. It's go, return upon thy way. Go, return upon thy way. It's not dotted. There's a smidgen in my score which has caused a problem. Look, practice it for me, ladies. We'll sing it on Monday. I think I need to let you go. We've gone way over time. So thank you ever so much for your hard work tonight. I hope you found it useful. There's some seriously lovely music. Lots of practice still to be done. But there's only 4 movements left after today, folks. I can't believe it. So well done for your hard work tonight. Come along tomorrow. We will be doing exactly the same movements, but with the altos. A good opportunity to practice these tricky movements. Remember, please sign up for Lift Thine Eyes if you haven't already done so. Remember, of course, Mark Strawn is on holiday still until Friday. And so please try not to send messages to him until he gets back. And then, of course, show him all your love. And thanks ever so much to Mark Cease for his excellent troll hammering tonight. I saw your services were required and you were absolutely tip-top. Well done, sir. So everybody, thank you for being here. Maybe see you tomorrow. Come along to the tenors and basses later in the week. Otherwise, have a great weekend and I'll see you on Monday. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.